We also need to get them to talk to business owners who have not registered in the urban, as an urban enterprise in the business. And here's the advantages of businesses registering. And if you say, look, I'm not going to shop here unless you do it, because it's a free registration for the business, but the sales tax is cut in half. It's 3.5% in urban enterprise, but you got to register. The other thing is that money gets recycled, which benefits the community, so that we can do more things to keep the town clean, market the town better. All those things become critically important as we look at having citizens engage themselves. Join a block association. We've got to get past that of running out in the morning, not knowing who lives across next door to us or up the street from us. If you don't have a block association, create one, so that we get, that's the first defense against crime, is that if we know who lives on our block and who the children on our block, then we know when a stranger's on there and they're around there trying to case the joint or looking to create havoc and trouble in the neighborhood. So those kinds of things. Get involved in your PTA. Get involved in whatever local institution that you can get involved in. Encourage our churches to open their doors as youth centers so that young people can have homework centers and all those kinds of things. That's what the people of Irvington can do to basically help uplift the community.
So they shouldn't really wait for the government to do it, they need to do it themselves, actually.
Well, the government will attempt to do its share, but America's success, New Jersey's success, Irvington's success is really based on having the kinds of civically engaged citizens. Government can't do everything. It's not funded to do everything. There are some things that families and communities must do on their own. Let me get a classic example. We had to take over the Little League for a year or two because there was just not enough community support. We had tons of kids around. The Little League had died for a year. We had helped revive it. We built a new building, but that used to be an institution that was run by the community. And when I say run, financed by the local business community, financed by parents' donations. So when participation decreases, money also decreases, but the kids don't go away. The kids, in fact, the kids increase because we have more children in Irvington probably than we've ever had in its history. So all those kinds of things, those were independent, self-reliant institutions. Pop Warner, Kathy and Ralph still do a tremendous job. Never asked for government money whatsoever until a period of time when the economy gets so rough and people are not contributing as much as they could, the business community is not contributing maybe as much as they could. Then government had to come in and provide some funding for them. And we invest a lot into youth programs, but we've got to figure out how we engage. And so if you don't have money, because we know this is a rough economic time for many families, but time. If you're not working right now, let's not fall into the clone of depression and let's stay active and engaged. Who knows, so many times you volunteer yourself into a job, you never know, by being out there and being exposed and so forth. So, that's basically what I think, people can do. Just get engaged, stay engaged, and do as much as you legally can.
Mayor, how can Irvington as a city recover from the economic stand Bush administration has put on us?
Well, it's going. We are certainly affected by the national economy, but I do think we have a lot of glimmers of hope. And one of the examples I've raised is that because of our special geographic location, we still have people willing to buy here. People who can get back and forth to New York, look at this still as. In fact, we live in the Bronx, to Brooklyn, and certain places, you say, wow, you can get a yard here in Irvington, you can get a front yard, it's dense, and people in New York are used to density.
Exactly.
So, but here, it still has some of its suburban characteristics yet. So these new occupants, which fueled our real estate market between 2002 and 2006, are still out there, they're still looking at Irvington. I also think that, as I mentioned, despite the economic decline, Irvington Center is still a highly trafficked business.
Very busy.
So, as the general economy improves, we think that even some of our better businesses will begin to look at Springfield Avenue as a corridor opportunity, but not only Springfield Avenue, 18th Avenue, Chancellor Avenue, Lyons Avenue. We've had some new businesses come on Lyons Avenue. Vance Auto, you had the huge car lot there. You had AutoZone, which has a store on Springfield Avenue, has a store on Lyons Avenue. You know, so we had some business growth along those corridors, some real estate development happened there and so forth. And so I think that our economy and the density we have is a strength, and businesses still look at us, because when you go any of our roads, you see nothing but traffic, you see a busy, bustling community, and so that's going to be attractive to people looking to where our consumers clustered together that we can sell to them. And so we're still, our Pathmark is still one of the top generating Pathmarks. Any of our fast food chains, Papa John's just opened up a store on an abandoned property on Lyons Avenue. They'll be opening in a few weeks. They just acquired a site on Lyons Avenue. Again, as an example, even Domino's is opening up a place on Clinton Avenue. In the midst of this recession, depression, there's still some economic activity. So as loans become more available, I think we'll see some other things happen in the township.
Perfect. Is there any type of conspiracy against you or the city that you want to just clear up, or?
Well, you often wonder if sometimes the politics are involved in a whole series of things, and so at the end of the day, you know, we face some significant challenges, and we've met those challenges to the extent that we can with everything that we have. We work very extremely hard on behalf of the citizens. We're an open and inclusive government. Every day I get up with the hope and the prayer that we can solve some a problem. So with that extent, we pray that it's not. We're going to do the best that we can and trust in God to move forward. And we face every day with the growing determination to try to improve the quality of life in our town.
In the next 5 years, how do you see Irvington?
Well, I think if we can get out of this recession over the next couple of years, I think you'll see the town to finish the development that we started. Areas that where people thought that we would get no new housing, like along Grove Street on 21st Street to 22nd, where we had people buy homes and pay significant money. There will be investment opportunities in those neighborhoods will come back. And I think the neighborhoods will be fulfilled. They'll get redeveloped. I'm excited about that hopefully over the next 5 years. And you know, I think that you'll see a town that's very full grown. I mean, we have some areas where we still have some blight and some challenges where housing can go and so forth. And we actually have like Brand New Day building some 11 single-family houses over there on the 19th Avenue, 21st Street area. So I'm just hoping that the development activities will fill the tax coffers of the town so that we can pay the cost of running government over the next 5 years.
Well, this interview will be seen by the African American community, I say, ranging from 18 to 34 of age. Let's say these programs that we were speaking about, the opportunity for the Irvington people. For example, jobs, real estate, investments. Is there any specific program that they should target, or is it, especially for the demographic 18 to 34 age, like what programs or what's out there right now that they can go to the library and look it up? Anything for them to say, okay,
yeah. First of all, they should look at our website, Irvington.net, and see some of the things that are going on. But here's what I encourage young people to do, to really view this, even this downtime in the economy, as a time of opportunity.